it's a beautiful world. I like swimming in the sea. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the screencast for the weekend of September 15th. A couple things on the schedule for this week, not a lot. On Wednesday, Jenny Thorpe-Wasman will be in our conference room, our QComp coach. You might have a time scheduled with her. I see our BASS assessments are starting with 4th grade. I know that we had some people doing those earlier last week too. Friday, River Rendezvous with 4th grade. And looking ahead to the following week, September 15th, we will start our MAP testing. So a few things, not too much going on our calendar. Just wanted to review, starting off, a little bit about our readathon fundraiser that is replacing our walkathon fundraiser, especially for our staff members that are not teachers and weren't at our staff meeting. First off, it works the same way as our walkathon as far as the collection of the money. So looking forward to that. Kristen Fett talked about maybe putting in a penny, a nickel, a dime in each envelope just so that each kid has something that they can contribute. That was something that our PTA was talking about, so just something to be aware of on that. So we're hoping that those packets will go home on Monday. If not Monday, then Tuesday. Still waiting to hear on that. And we do have some translations for our kids that speak other languages. Looking ahead, Friday, October 13th is our celebration for the end of our fundraiser. The first part is part one is our rally. That will be morning rally style, morning meeting style, and that's from 9:10 to 9:40. And one thing we are asking is students to dress up as their favorite character. I will send out some communication on that so it's appropriate. Staff too, if you would like to dress up, that would be great. Becca Schultz called me out and said, okay, Hugh, are you going to be doing that? And I have a costume picked out. I will leave you in suspense. Should be a fun day. The second half of that, instead of how we did it last year with the walkathon where kids are outside and got a little crazy that way, this year each teacher will pick a theme and each class will have, each teacher will have 20 minutes with each classroom from their hallway. Think about spicing it up, decorating your classroom or your door, dressing up as a character. Make it fun. We want to have fun with that. And I know that Jordan sent out a sign-up sheet, so be aware of that so that we know who is doing what theme. Other staff, if you're available, will help with moving classes between the different rooms. And just as a reminder, K and 1 work together, 2, 3 work together, 4, 5 work together. So each hallway is doing it their own way and at their own time, so that each grade level doesn't miss prep or lunch. And we're working on parent volunteers. Teachers, if you have a parent that you would like to help you and you know that's a good fit, feel free to contact that person directly. Still working on how we can get other people to help. I know that Jason from our PTA group said he would be able to help a bit with that too. So here's the times on your 4th, 5th, 10 to 11:40, 2nd, 3rd, 12:45 to 2:45, and kinder. You can see the times on there too. I included the link in case you lost that for the different themes that are happening. So feel free to take a look at that. So that's going to be a really fun time. Looking forward to it. Fire drill and lockdown are safety drills that we just did. Just a few reminders. As we're leaving the building, if you see any doors that are open, please do your best to try to shut those. We had a few doors that were open, and in the case of a fire, we want to make sure that all those doors are shut. Thinking about our Sun and Sales kids, a little bit different. A lot of times those kids will be with mainstream classrooms. So what I am going to do is I'm going to call off, like I did, all the classroom teachers, all the kindergarten teachers, 1st grade, and then I'm going to come to the Sales and Sons teachers. So I might say, Kathy Bailey, do you have all your kids? If she has her kids with her, she's going to say yes. If one is with kindergarten or 2nd grade or wherever it is, she'll tell me that teacher and we will check with that person. So teachers, make sure you have a list of your homeroom. Also make sure that you have a list of your Sales or Sons kids that might be with you so that we can make sure that we keep track of everyone. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. But that's how we're planning on doing it. Referendum, just a heads up, I included a link here to the referendum website. We are moving from getting people to vote early to getting people, from getting people to register to vote to getting people to vote early. We will have some signs out front, kind of like yard signs, stating that, telling people to go and vote as September 22nd comes. Please remember that anything you can do to spread the word, to share information about the referendum is important. We can't tell people how to vote, but we can share information about what we are trying to do. Technology, just a heads up, we know we've had a lot of issues with district internet, and I was over at ESC on Thursday. They were literally pulling their hair out. They are working very hard on that. They are taking some of their old equipment and reinstalling that for the short term so that this stops happening, so they can figure out the real issue and make it stop. So know that they are working really hard on it. It's really frustrating to them as much as it is to us. Sub-plans on the team drive. This is kind of cool. If you go to your Google Drive, and I'm going to actually show you that, so hold on. In your Google Drive, you can see My Drive and Team Drive. If I click on Team Drive and then go to Sub-plans, each grade has a folder here where you can put your sub-plans in, and more importantly, you can include links if you're doing things through the internet, so that a sub could access that really easily. So I noticed that 5th grade has started doing that. They have some of their sub-plans in here just with their general schedule. And then if somebody wanted to, they could also go in there and put those links, like I said, so that teachers could easily access those things. We will have a couple laptops that subs will check out in the office so that they can access this information really easily. I just wanted to point that out. I know Kathy Carroll will be sending out more information about that. Heads up, MAP starts the week of September 25th. If you haven't emailed Kathy your grade level times, please do so. I think Kathy has let 1st and 2nd grade know their times. A little information about NTL Digital Content Day. We're going to be paired with Poplar Bridge. Just know that you are going to want to come over here and click on this and get to here so that Kathy knows when your availability is. Poplar Bridge shared this shortly before we did, so they're a little bit ahead of that. But if you put your dates in here for the times that don't work, then we can get going on that. The sooner we do that, the more likely we are of having good days for us, because every building is having to do that. So be aware of that. So we talked about that. And finally, Homework Connection. Just a reminder for those of us that are new, Homework Connection is geared toward upper grades, and we target certain kids to be part of that. John Claypack helped with that last year, and we have an opening for one more paid position. I think John's going to do that. John, if you're not, you and I got to talk, but there is an opening for one more person to help with that. So if you're interested, talk to me about that. And as soon as we get that all squared away, we'll start targeting kids to be part of that. Well, that's all I have. I hope you are having a great weekend, and look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Take care, everyone.